Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to uh, the Precision Agriculture Incubation Program Cohort 3 graduation ceremony. It's my singular honor to welcome you to this program, and I am glad and excited that we've actually come to the end of this particular cohort. So after the graduation, you're going to be getting your various certificate for training. And I believe during the course of the training, both the virtual and the on-site, for those who attend, that they've learned quite a lot of things, a lot of technology relevant skills that really help them to upskill and make them relevant in the workspace of agriculture. So without wasting much of our time, I would like to introduce the moderator that we have today. Her name is Beatrice Ajay. She's the admin at Precision Field Academy, so she's going to be doing the running of the program. So while I also come in as at when needed. So okay, hello, can you hear me? Please, you can unmute your mic. You have the floor now. Thank you. Okay.
All right, good day, everyone, and welcome to PAIP World 3.0 live on YouTube. I'm Ajayi Tilope Beatrice, and I'll be your moderator for this amazing ceremony. We are from We'll celebrate your journey, your learning, and innovation for World 3.0. So, a few quick housekeeping rules. This event is being recorded and captions good. So please use the live chat to send your message, comment, and to send congratulatory message to the graduate. Our team question. So if you experience a streaming issue, refresh browser. Now I will invite the program administrator Joseph Adeyemi to give a short overview point zero milestone and impact. Thank you. What Joseph?
All right. Thank you so much. Uh, First and foremost. All right. You all know me. My name is Joseph Adeyemi. I'm supposed to be the program administrator for this uh, program, Precision Agriculture Incubation Program. So without wasting much of our time, I quickly just want to give us an highlight of the cohort and the achievement we had so far. So this is Precision Agriculture Incubation Program, and currently we are in Cohort 3, executing the course 3 or closing the Cohort 3 ceremony, the Cohort 3 set. Yes, so we have various technologies that we actually have in target or in focus that we are working with. We have drone technology as like our main technology, and we are also looking at GIS, data sensing, remote sensing, um, GIS, that's Geographic Information System. Please, hello. Okay. So GIS and remote sensing. Please, can you help me close this door? All right. So artificial intelligence and data science, robotics and Internet of Things, artificial intelligence and data science, robotics and Internet of Things, then personal development and personal and enterprise development for hard tech innovators. So beyond this, we have seven objectives, and our objectives ranges from in 7 different points. We are looking at closing the knowledge and the skill gap for participants about precision agriculture, looking at also raising the next generation of agricultural remote pilots, uh, to build the capacity of youths, most especially in the aspect of technology application in agriculture, to also promote this adoption of technology, to foster entrepreneurship, and lastly to create the network of digitally empowered young agricultural professionals who can drive positive change in the agriculture industry as a whole. So the key core 3 tractions or metrics, during this cohort we have over 2,500 virtual applicants were trained through our global faculties on precision agriculture technology practices from 15 countries around the world. And we have the countries in attendance. We have participants from Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Uganda, Mozambique, Benin Republic, South Africa, Kenya, Pakistan, Malawi, Gambia, Ghana, Ethiopia, Egypt, Central African Republic, and Burkina Faso. So for the on-site edition, we have it in 3 multiple locations, which stated in Nigeria. That's Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Ogun State, Southwest Nigeria. We also have at Futmina, that's in the North Central Nigeria, Federal University of Technology, Mina, in Niger State, and River State University, situated in Port Harcourt. Beyond this, so during the course of this training, we were able to develop a product, an IoT product. It's a smart irrigation product. This is what I'm holding here. So it uses a moisture sensor, like when you are on the field, you can put it to actually, so it has been programmed, it can work intelligently through the sensors to be able to detect the moisture level in the soil and be able to trigger this system to actually put on your irrigation system on the field. So it can work remotely because it's connected to a smartphone interface, and you can monitor it anywhere you are in the world. So far it is connected to GSM because of the GPS technologies and other real technology and sensors that it actually work with. So it's actually working very fine. So we've tested it and it's working. This is just like a single prototype of this. So we are looking at developing other solutions like this that could work maybe in aquaculture, also in agriculture, livestock, hardware products like this that farmers can actually use. You are not necessarily need to get to the farm before you could gather information about maybe weather, your soil moisture test, and all of these things. So technologies like this, we are looking at over time creating a hub where youth can come together, be able to build technologies like this that could shape the future of Africa agriculture practice and technology. So we have over 90 on-site participants shortlisted and trained on an entry level of agricultural remote pilot. So we were exposed to first-hand technology on agriculture drones, then see how these agriculture drones can positively impact agriculture in the aspect of crop protection, disease management, data collection, farm inspections, and the like. So we also have over 40 female participants all in all of the 3 multiple locations. So we have 40 female participants and over 50 male participants trained at the on-site training. So, and lastly, what this cohort has helped us to understand is that we been able to expose this participants or applicants of this program to global skill exposition, because drone technology, GIS, these are global skills beyond the scope of your country or the border of your country. If you have the skills, it could give you opportunity to be able to find yourself valuable and work with organizations even around the world. Also looking at capacity building through equipping them with requisite skills that makes them relevant within the agriculture space. And lastly is the change of perception, because agriculture has been perceived as a dirty job, time consuming, with a lot of drudgery. So we're actually changing the perception of youth about agriculture now by by bringing in digital technologies that actually help them practice sustainably, work very smart, and also save the time. So these are just like selected photo speaks from different locations in Port Harcourt, in Funab, in Futmina as well. So if you're just joining us from YouTube, do well to do your introduction. So at this point, um, okay, so I would like to hand over to Mr. Femi to give his welcome address at this point. So, all
All
right.
right. Thank you so much, Joseph, for that wonderful recap. Thank you so much. So it's my pleasure to introduce someone whose vision and passion are driving this entire movement. And please welcome Mr. Femi Adekoya, popularly known as Flying Farmer. He's the convener of PAIP and vision lead at the Precision Feed Academy. He will be giving us his official welcome address. Kindly join me to welcome Mr. Femi Adekoya by sending your emojis. Let me see those emojis coming in. Thank you so much. You have the floor, Mr. Femi.
Great. Thank you so much, Beatrice. Um, Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining this closing event for the Precision Agriculture Incubation Program, Cohort 3. I am super excited, and I'm not saying this because it's what I used to say. I know some people accuse me like you always say you are super excited, and it's true. I am really excited about the opportunity to be able to impact the next generation of tech inclined and digitally savvy farmers and agricultural professionals, and towards the mainstreaming of precision agriculture in Africa. This is a mission, right? And I'm glad that the mission to see that the vision, to prepare the next generation of precision agriculture leader is coming to pass. This is the third cohort, and thus far, I can confidently say that we have impacted more than 4,000 participants, across and this I say across the world. Even though our focus is on Africa, I have a vision that young professionals like you and I will not just be observers, of technological trend, but we can be players, we can be influencers, we can be enablers of this technology trend. You're not just hearing about AI, you're not just seeing drones, you're not just making comments about it, but you are contributing, to the development, to the adoption, and to the rapid, acceleration of this technology in our clan. And that's what drives what we do, and why we do what we do. Right. So, and thus far in the past, I think the program is for 6 weeks. We had the virtual masterclass, and also we had the on-site at different locations. And one thing that struck me, that makes me, proud is meeting amazing, great guys like you across this location from online. Your enthusiasm, your attention to detail, your readiness to be able to, I need to learn this thing, and I've heard a lot of stories. That's something that stood out for me. And thank you for all that every one of you is doing in your respective locations and respective places. I want to say this is just the beginning, right? It's just the beginning. So we have much more to offer. And I believe that you also have much more to offer to not just to us, but to the world, right? In the innovation that is in your sleeve. Yeah, there's lots much to offer. So at this point, I would say let's get the ball rolling, because there is still much more, even on this closing event, to be unveiled. And I'm also glad that we have leaders. Dr. Nicodeme is joining us. And to inspire us, to teach us. And also we have Professor Wally Fatunbi. So, guys, stay back and relax and enjoy. Thank you so much. Beatrice, over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Femi. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi, for those amazing and inspiring words. Now we are ready to dive into our keynote addresses. Just a quick update. I quickly just do something for me, right? So introduce yourself in the chat box. Tell us your name, where you are joining us from, and your expectation. So kindly introduce yourself. I'll be, monitoring the chat box. Thank you. All right, so now we are ready to dive into our keynote addresses. Just a quick update. We've made a switch in the speaker order for this evening. So, all right, the theme of our keynote address is precision agriculture and emerging technologies. And do you know what? Emerging technologies, preparing Africa workforce for the future of agriculture. Please help me give a virtual round of applause in the chat box and send in your best emojis as we welcome Dr. Nicodemo Bojo, President of AAP. Thank you so much. All right, so kindly send in your virtual or thank you. So as I'll be reading his biography. So Dr. Bojo Nicodemo Fashinam is a distinguished African agriculture, a lecturer, a researcher at the University of Abomini, Calavin, Benin. He holds a PhD from Wageningen University, Netherlands. His expertise spans precision agronomy and agri-food value chain optimization. Dr. Otengen has coordinated multi-country projects, mobilized over 4 million in research funding, and published extensively in international journals, renowned for advancing precision agriculture and youth capacity development across Africa. His work continues to inspire innovation, sustainability, and data-driven transformation within the continent's agricultural landscape. So kindly join me to welcome Dr. Vorje Nicodemo. Thank you so much. Dr. Vorje, you have the floor, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for introducing me. My name is Nicodem Fassin Hotenyi, as you said. I'm currently the president of the African Association of Precision as, Agriculture. And greeting to everyone from Zimbabwe. I'm currently in Zimbabwe. We are having a kind of conference related to one of our projects. So basically, my talk this afternoon will be to encourage all the participants, the organizer for this nice initiative. So it is with great pleasure and humility that I join you today for this closing ceremony of the Precision Agriculture Incubation Program, the third cohort. I remember I was there for the second cohort. So I wish to begin by congratulating the organizers for the vision. So thanks to you, Femi, for this nice initiative that you are taking. And also by training so many people, I can see the impact because within our association, that you're also a member of it, we have currently more than 1,500 members across Africa. So the theme of today's ceremony, Precision Agriculture and Emerging Technologies, Preparing Africa Workforce for the Future of Food, is not just timely, but it is visionary. As you know, many farmers, they continue using what we call approximative technologies, but we need to move to another level. So this term challenge us to rethink the way we produce, process, and sustain food system in Africa. When we talk about precision agriculture, I like to talk about this set of words because, We have been working on it, let's say, since 2018. Yeah, so a very long time ago. So it is more than just a set of digital tools. So it is a kind of philosophy of efficiency, sustainability, and also inclusiveness. So when you think about the technologies, we also have to think about the inclusiveness of what we are developing as technologies. So this is also important. It is mainly about using data, sensors, drones. I was happy to see these technologies that your colleagues show, where you can have mastery content of the soil. We also have within some of our initiatives, some students also developing the same technology. So this call for collaboration. So we have drones. We also have artificial intelligence, geospatial analytics, and all those things. The idea behind is to optimize input, increase productivity, but also to ensure that no resources is wasted and no farmer is also left behind. And as you know, in many parts of Africa, agriculture remains the backbone, of our economies. We need to put hands together to develop this sector. And we also know that there are many challenges that the farmers they face, like soil fertility decline. We also have the rainfall, erratic rainfall. We also have the post-harvest losses, the rapidly changing in the climate. So all those things are a set of constraints which hamper the development of the agricultural sector. So we need now to move to the next step where we can develop the technologies to help the farmers to, um, let's say, to find solution against those challenges. So the technologies offer us a new horizon, and where we have the knowledge will replace the guesswork. So no need to just say, okay, here on this land, I just need to apply this fertilizer. No, no. With precision agriculture, you know exactly where you will go to apply the fertilizer. I mean, on which piece of land you have to apply, and also the amount of fertilizer also you have to apply. So precision need to replace what we call approximation. And also innovation should replace the tradition. So no need to say, okay, well, this soil, there's not enough water, so the moisture content is low. So let's just provide water to the crop. So no, we need data to take a decision. So those data, all those things are important, and precision agriculture offer this opportunity. That's why, once again, thanks to all of you for this initiative. Watching this very closely since the beginning, so I really appreciate the effort that you are making at the continental level. But we also have to keep in mind that technologies alone will not do the job, but people. Yeah, we have technologies, but we also need people, and this is where the people they come in, and this is where you come in. This is where this program is important. This is where this program is also crucial. So to you, member of this cohort, representing the new face of Africa transformation, what we are talking about, also within the African Bank of Development, the agricultural transformation, all those things. You will be the bridge between the old world and what we call the new world. So you are the one, you are the generation that will make it happen. We make data meaningful, drone purposeful, and algorithm also impactful for the farmers. You are not just trained professional, but keep in mind that you are a kind of change agent, system thinkers, and also solution provider. And let me call, let's say, all of you for, let's say, what we call collaboration, so that Africa people can have different, um, idea about Africa. So as we celebrate your achievement today, I would like to remember that the transformation of African agriculture cannot be achieved in isolation. So it has been the case for so many years. We need to put hands together. We need to work. So it requires collaboration. between universities and startup, researchers and farmers, government and private sector. And this is where we also are working. And we have developed, let's say 3 years ago, a project which is still running that we call PAIP project, where universities are a kind of intra-African mobility project where students are moving from one university to another to learn about precision agriculture, to develop technologies. So together, let us build what we call an ecosystem where innovation thrives, where policies support technologies, and where our youth see agriculture not as a last resort, not as if, okay, well, um, you fail at the university or you fail the secondary school, so let's go, we take you to agriculture. No, it shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't be the case. We should see agriculture as a career. But for youth to see agriculture as a career, we really need that we need to infuse technologies into agriculture. Most young, as I said in one of my keynotes recently, most young they have phone, they are on TikTok, they're on WhatsApp. So why not using those technologies, but also technology to, let's say, to put them into agriculture. So to you graduates of this cohort, keep in mind that your journey does not end here. It's just the beginning. You need to make impact. The skills that you have acquired, the network that you have built, I can see how many people have been impacted through this training. And I'm very impressed. Once again, thank you very much, Femi and team. So the network you have built and also the challenges that you overcome, all those things prepare you for greater impact. So as you step out, carry with you the conviction that Africa's future of food will be shaped by innovators like you. So let's continue build that continent, and I think that we will get there. Yeah, I'm very confident of it. So thank you very much. Thanks for the nice job, and this will be in short what I have to share with you. So thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you
I
so
hope
much.
you are able to hear me.
Yes,
Well,
sir. Yeah, very
okay,
clear. Very
okay.
clear. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
so much, Dr. Nikodime.
thank you very
We
much.
are really glad that you were able to find time for us, and it was worth it. I mean, I'm really honored and always honored for your support, and I also believe that many of our participants are also inspired and instructed with your keynote presentation here today, speech to us today. I believe that, just like you said, resoundingly, collaboration is key.
Yes.
Collaboration is key to mainstreaming precision agriculture in Africa, and I believe that this we would keep doing uh, as we have the privilege and the grace. So yeah, thank you so much once again. We say thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right, sir. Thank you, sir. Beatrice, over to you.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful and insightful thought. Your message has really sparked some exciting reflection on how we can scale precision agriculture with people at the center. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate your leadership. All right, so if you have any question for me, Dr. Nicodem, kindly drop it in the chat box and we will address it as time goes on. If you have any question, any comment, okay, so kindly drop it. And also, I want to ask you, what is the most exciting thing for you in this training? Yeah, what is the most exciting things that you've learned? What is the most exciting thing that you've learned in this cohort so far? Kindly drop it in the comment section. Thank you. So, all right, so what is the most exciting thing for you? All right, thank you. So Now, I'm delighted and excited to welcome our second keynote speaker for today, another powerhouse in Africa agricultural innovation. So please join me as I welcome Dr. Oluwole Oluwashim, as I'll be reading his biography. All right, so Dr. Oluwole Fatunbi is the acting director of research and innovation at the Forum for Agricultural Research in Africa. Apology for that. All right, in Africa, sorry for the network glitch. All right, so farming system, agronomy, and soil fertility from the University of Ibadan, Nigeria, with over 2 decades of professional experience. He has led strategic agricultural research and development initiatives across Africa, including the Sub-Saharan Africa Challenge Program, which pioneered the innovation platform model for accomplishing research impact. A former researcher and lecturer at the University of Fort, Fort Hare, South Africa. Dr. Fatunbi is widely published, an esteemed mentor to numerous postgraduate scholars, and a respected voice in continental agricultural policy and innovation system. Join me as I welcome Dr. Oluwole Fatunbi. Thank you so much. So while waiting for him, don't forget to drop your questions, what you've learned from what Dr. Nicodem said. So kindly drop whatever you've learned. And also don't forget to drop your question. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Above all, my greetings goes to our brilliant graduate of the Cohort 3 of the Precision Agriculture Incubation Program. I consider it a big honor and privilege to be giving this keynote. And I have a lot of thoughts in my mind that I want to express within the few minutes I will be spending with you. Let me start by saying that this is a day of celebration, a day of pride, and a day of purpose, not only for the graduates, but for many people that have been part of Africa agriculture. I have spent about 35 years of my career life following through agriculture and passionate about agricultural development in Africa. And so today, we are not just closing a training program, we are opening a new chapter in Africa agricultural transformation. And I want to thank everyone, Femi and others, that have put this training together and are standing strong as pioneer of precision agriculture. I want to say that you join this incubation as a learner, but you leave it as an innovator. And this is my observation and experience over the last 2 cohorts. And I know that yours is even going to build it a lot bigger. So you are living as an innovator, a builder, and an ambassador of a new era of precision agriculture, an era where farming is powered not only by sweat and soil, but by data, drones, digital intelligence, and all that accompanies it. I want to say that Africa is at a defining opportunities, or Africa has a defining opportunity. The African food system also stands at a defining moment. Our population, as you know, is growing rapidly. It is expected to double by 2050. Our youth form the majority, and agriculture remains at the continent's biggest employer. We are not certain that this is going to change shortly. But the environment around us is also changing. The issues of climate variability is shortening planting windows. Pests are shifting, new pests are coming up, and the cost of input is also rising. The truth is this: traditional method alone cannot solve this modern problem. To feed our people, protect our ecosystem, and create jobs for millions of young Africans, we must bring technology to the field. And this is what we've been emphasizing in the last 1 decade. This is where drones, digital tools, remote sensing, artificial intelligence, and robotics come in. These tools gives us the power to do more with less, to increase yield, reduce losses, and make agriculture smarter, cleaner, and more rewarding. Let me call your attention to 5 transformations happening right now. I want to emphasize the 5 powerful shifts that defines this new generation and African agriculture. The first one is the issue of moving from input heavy to intelligent heavy farming. The kind of farming that will deliver the type of future we have is not going to be the kind that only relies on muscles, but it will be knowledge savvy and intelligence heavy. So instead of spreading fertilizer everywhere, precision tools allow us to apply it exactly where and when crop needs it. This saves money, protect the soil, and boost productivity. Second point, we have to move from plot to platform. A farm today is more than land. It is a data platform. Weather data, market prices, and mobile payment are now shaping decision in real time. The third point, which you also must have observed, is from seasonal advice to real-time decision making. And remote sensing and digital dashboard, is turning the face of farming from guesswork into science and precision. A farmer can now know hour by hour when to irrigate, where to spray, and when to harvest. Number 4, we've got to move from drudgery to dignity. Drones and robots remove the back-breaking labor that has discouraged many youths. Okay, they make farming safer, smarter, and attractive to the next generation. And the last point that from my observation, we need to move from isolation to collaboration. Farmers, startups, researchers, and inventors are now part of the connected ecosystem, sharing data, insight, and market. And digital platforms are becoming as vital as roads and tractor. This 5 points is fast changing the agriculture we know into a more productive, more knowledge savvy, and more attractive endeavor. I want to say that this is simply technology in action. Let's see what looks like in the real world. Drones are mapping fields, detecting pests, and spraying precisely where needed. They cut costs, save time, and protect both people, the pollinators, and the environment. Look at digital platforms, the way it connects farmers to extension officers through chatbots, WhatsApp groups, and mobile apps in their own language. They help farmers record transactions, build credit history, and assess input. You can also think about remote sensing, enabling early drought and flood alert, helping farmers adapt to climate risk. Artificial intelligence is truly impressing everyone, helping in diagnosing plant disease from phone picture, predicting prices, and optimizing fertilizer use. The issue of robotics will not stop to impress me, and it's already making planting, weeding, harvesting faster and safer, even for smallholders. Each of these technology isn't just a gadget, it is a business opportunities. Drone service, agri-data analytics, leasing platform, and farm management apps are all new enterprises. And many of these are led by young Africans, people like you. I begin to see youths at the center of Africa agricultural transformation, the building African workforce for future of food. But technology alone cannot drive transformation. It is people that do. Africa's greatest asset is not its land or minerals. It is its youthful population, the energetic, creative, and digitally savvy individuals that has passed through this Cohort 3. And to prepare this generation for the future of food, we must build a new agricultural workforce equipped with digital literacy, entrepreneurial skill, and innovation mindset. Dear graduates, this is where you come in. You are the bridge between the labs and the land, between satellites and spoils, between innovation and implementation. You are part of a movement that is redefining what it means to be a farmer, to be an agronomist or an entrepreneur. You are showing that agriculture is not old-fashioned. It is the next frontier of opportunities. As I deliver this speech today, my joy knows no bound, as I have played a very fundamental role in encouraging youths to go into farmers through studies, through setting up incubation system and this. And I am so glad with the result we are having now. Dear graduates, this is your time. You are fluent in two words, the digital and the agricultural. You understand how to turn data into decisions and problems into products. You are the translator between satellites and the soils, between labs and livelihood. So I want to urge you to do three things as you step out. Build for smallholder farmers first. We need to gradually bring the smallholders into small and medium scale enterprise. And we anticipate that in the short to medium term, the smallholder and the bad label around our smallholder farmers will be out. How do we do this? You need to design tools that works where connectivity is low. This is still a problem in Africa, where power is unreliable and language barrier still exists. If it works for the last mile, it will work anywhere. And I want you to take this as a challenge. The second challenge I want to push to you is measure only what matters. Go beyond yield and profit. Track soil health, water use, and emission. The future market will reward sustainable production that is traceable and data-backed. This calls to my attention the new movement that is going on around the agroecology movement. We need to work strongly to ensure that agroecology is technology savvy. These two notions are not against one another. And it is important to conscientize the youth population to understand that agroecology is not an ignorant or a naive practice. No, it is compatible with modern technologies that we're talking about today. The third one, mentor and multiply. I mean, there is a limit to how much or what population the different cohorts can release. And so you are trained as a trainer. You are expected to mentor and multiply. Each of you should train at least 10 more young people, 10 more drone pilots, field technician, data analysts, and agricultural influencers. This is how transformation comes to scale. And I think this is what the training model is all about. Let me talk about what we need from the ecosystem. To sustain our momentum, we need everyone on this platform or in this room today to give a lot of attention to improved production and productivity, possibly to our policymakers. We need our policymakers to support enabling regulation for drones operation and data sharing, fund centers of excellence where agronomy meets artificial intelligence and mechatronics, keep public data like soil maps and weather APIs open for innovators. Effort is going on these at different scale on the continent. The Soil Initiative for Africa, the Africa Fertilizer and Soil Health Action Plan, and the AUSO model that is putting soil information together for Africa are examples, just few examples of what is going on. To our investors and financial partners, you need to invest not just in hardware, but in services. Agriculture needs patience, blended capital that understand the season and the learning curve of startups. To our researcher extension officers, we need to collaborate with innovators, test new tools in real farms across agroecologies, share your findings and make them usable for this entrepreneur. Where this sector moves together, we turn technology into transformation. For the graduates, I want to give you a challenge for the next 100 days, and that goes to this Cohort 3. I leave with you a challenge for the next 100 days. Pilot your solution with at least 200 farmers on minimum of 2,000 acres. Publish one honest field note. What worked, what failed, what you learned. Partner with one cooperative and one off-taker to test your model at scale. Pitch your innovation to a government, a local government, or a development partner. I want you to remember that progress is not measured by the sophistication of your drone or how well you drive the drone, but by the difference you make in farmers' life. And so go and make the difference. I think the vision for the future is essential. And I want every one of us to have this type of picture in our mind. Imagine a young farmer, either in Oyo or in Tamale in Ghana or Tukuna, start our days by checking our mobile dashboard. A mobile dashboard that syncs real-time soil moisture from sensors, command a drone to scout the field and send her an alert about the pest risk. In the evening, imagine a farmer that sells her harvest through an e-marketplace and the payment lands directly in a mobile wallet. This is not a dream. It is happening already, and you are the one making it real. I recollected that about a decade ago, this is a big dream in my heart and in my mind. As a farmer myself, I think strongly about how I will reduce the unwillingness I have then to go to the farm every time through digitalization. I'm so happy that this is beginning to happen when I'm still active and still a practitioner in the field. It is happening already, and we can optimize it, take it to the top. Let me close by saying that today, as we celebrate the success of the Precision Agriculture in the Agriculture Incubation Program, the Cohort 3, let us remember this. Graduates, please carry your certificate in one hand and your mission in the other. Let your code be clean, your battery be charged, and your farmers prosper. Go where the problems are and build solutions that only you can build. The future of Africa agriculture is not ahead of you, it is inside you. And I want you to actually get that future inside you, bring it to pass. I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak and to encourage you. And congratulations once again to Cohort 3. Thank you very much. Asante Sana, and God bless Africa agriculture.
Me? Kindly see it. What you've learned from this keynote speech, kindly drop it. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Fatumbi. Thank you so much. Thank you for the powerful guidance and practical steps, to for scaling impact in agriculture. Thank you so much. Dr. Fatumbi said he leave you with these three things. That is, um three things: build for smallholder farmers, measure measure only what matters, and also mentor and multiply. You have to mentor and multiply. Wow. He said go where the problem are and find solution to them. So those are the things. Please hold it very well. Don't eat with it. Hold it very well. These are the very important things to know even as you step out as a new graduate. Thank you. All right, so right now I will be inviting Mr. Joseph. I'll be inviting Mr. Joseph for partners acknowledgement. Thank you.
Uh, Thank you so much, Beatrice. So at this section now, we are going to be acknowledging our partners and speakers. Okay. All right. So first and foremost, organizing Cohort 1, Cohort 2, Cohort 3 would not have been possible, yeah, without the involvement, encouragement, and endorsement of some of these organizations that their logos are here. We have the support of DG Agriculture, and talking about the concept of drones in agriculture. The technology we're actually using is also from DJI when it comes to drones because of brand reliability and all of that. So DJI Academy and DJI Agriculture actually giving us like a support and a headway in helping us to be able to do what we do. Then also at the global level, we have International Society for Precision Agriculture. International Society for Precision Agriculture has actually been with us right from the way back, the pioneering cohort, which is Cohort 1, and still to Cohort 3, give us encouragement, endorsement, and give validation or credibility into what we are doing. They've actually found it valuable, and that's one thing that it's also like a motivation that keeps us going. And I will never, we have to bring it back home from the global state, talking about African Association for Precision Agriculture. Yeah, AAPA has actually been giving us endorsements right from way back as well. And we're opportune that the present president of African Association for Precision Agriculture also graced this occasion to give his address. So this is part of the validation and encouragement we've been receiving from them, ensuring that we all work hand in hand to be able to scale agriculture, precision agriculture on a larger scale in Africa. We also have Dev Afrique and Dev Global. Dev Afrique is tailored to Africa, and Dev Global is on the global scale. These are private organizations as well who actually endorses what we do, and we have some of our global faculties from our speakers and facilitators who also hails from Dev Global and Dev Afrique. And also the on-site edition of the program wouldn't have been possible if the university communities. We have three different universities here: River State University, Federal University of Technology Mina, and Federal University of Agriculture Abeokuta. If the university community did not oblige into what we're doing or give us a support, we might find it very hard to be able to reach out to people. And I think what we're doing is very valuable, and youths are actually enthusiastic about it. So We also want to appreciate the space that has been given to us, the opportunity for the partnership and the collaboration, and we believe that things is going to get better going forward. Yes. All right, so this the face of our global faculties. We appreciate everyone from Dr. Mona, Dr. David Bevinson, Dr. Joseph Miango, Mr. Tawanda, Dr. Nicodemi himself, Matt Alas, Violet Oseng, Dr. Maina, Farmer Samson Ogbole, Mr. Hallard, Chidinma Heze, Mary Gosho, and we have Kenneth Obayuana, Tolu Aino, Simos Grati, Jagongo Obara, Dr. Stephen Hobe, David Opate Ibo, Dr. Musaf Ralph Ozin, Matthew Ajibola, Tomisin Adefare, Dr. Saranta, and Mr. Wencelot. These are great people, great professionals in their career space, and they actually took out time to be able to, join us in this cohort, and their energy, their support have actually be able to make it easy for us or possible for us, yes, to be able to achieve this cohort. And we are also learning in each of the cohorts to be able to see a way to serve you better, do things more efficiently, and the aspect of mainstreaming digital agriculture technology across Africa and exposing it to youth. So on the right side here, you see the PFA team. Mr. Femi Adekoya is there. He's actually the vision lead of Precision Field Academy, and we also have Nene is also an associate and instructor, and myself, Joseph Adem, the program administrator. We have Oladiola is a visual designer. Most of the designs you're seeing, yes, on social media handles, yeah, he handled that. We have Ibiomofari Omomi. He's also an associate in the team. We have Adeyemi, Olayemi, yes. So all our emails and all of the handles, the email, SEO, website, and things like that. So we have Fidewu Taiwo as well, an associate and instructor. We have Samuel Omoyugo, social media manager, and we have Beatrice Ajayi here, who happens to be, she's an admin, an associate, and also she's the one moderating this program as well. See. All right, so I think at this point I will hand over to Beatrice to take over from here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can you? Apologies. All right. I think we're clear. Thank you so much once again, Joseph, for the wonderful work so far. And I must. Okay, so I've been told to sort of share why we started Precision Field Academy and the incubation program. So I will first start with the academy, why we started. The academy kicked off in late 2022, but I would say full work started in 2023. And the motivation behind starting the academy is it's personal. Okay, so and that's because I desire to have more flying farmers. Okay, so let's put it that way. So we want to have more flying farmers, and we see the potential that precision agriculture technologies like drone technology and ancillary technologies can deliver, particularly in the agricultural sector. But as one of our speakers, as keynote speakers, has rightly mentioned, people drive technology. And this is why we have created the academy, to build the capacity of the people, of the movers of this technology, who are going to drive the hem of this technology. I remember very well in 2023 in a TED talk, and I was talking about steering new waters in technology. The fact remains that we cannot limit, we cannot sort of control the speed to which technological innovation moves in our world, right? As individuals, we cannot do anything. Today you see, oh, this is, we're talking about LLM and AI. Tomorrow, it's not LLM any longer. It's now, super intelligence and all of this, because technology is not waiting for anybody. But one thing that we can sort of, we can control, or that's in our control, is how we leverage this technology. Is how, just imagine, imagine a horse that has, that you cannot control the speed, but of course you can control the direction, right? You can control the direction, you can guide it. And that's the way you should be able to see these technologies. How can I leverage AI? How can I leverage drone technology in my career path? How can I use it, to grow? And that this is what motivated or inspired us creating the academy. And when it comes to the academy, I happen to be the vision lead, and because this is a vision, right? It is a vision. The vision to see us raise many more tech inclined and digitally savvy farmers and agricultural professionals, particularly in the African agricultural sector. This is very, very key to me. And to be able to raise leaders, people will not just say, oh, technology is for the West. No, it's not for the West. And we have heard from our speakers today, from Dr. Nikodeme, Dr. Wale Fatumbi. They have really said profound thing that I believe has caused, sparked your fire and keep the fire burning in you, so that you can be able to leverage technology for impact, not just because, oh, you know how to fly drones, or you know how to use IoT, or you know about GIS, or geospatial technology, but you not only know, but you are ready to put them into practice. You are ready to translate your knowledge into impact. You are ready to see a change in the agricultural sector. That is the key for us. And it is also from that motivation that we then started the PAIP program, which is the Precision Agriculture Incubation Program, so that we can be able to, to drive the mission, so that we can be able to see you equipped. We notice as somebody who has passed through, the various education system, and who is also still passing through, but fundamentally the basic education, especially the tertiary education system, we now see that the world has gone beyond basic agronomy, basic, agriculture. It has gone tech driven, right? And it looks like African students, African young professionals are being left behind, because we are still right here, in the classroom, still talking about, traditional methods, of recommendations, of all of this. But how can we, bridge the gap, from where the world is going, or where the world is right now, and where we are, and, maybe your classroom, right? And this is why we have created this academy, and to bridge the gap. As some of you have knowledge about, agriculture already, but you need to up your game and get you relevant and get you ready for the future of work. And as I do say, the best way to predict the future is to create it. There is no doubt about that. You need to create the future you want to see, and this is why we have the incubation program. And I believe that every one of you have gotten a good, chunk of this. You have been impacted, and I want to see going forward, the great things that comes out of this. For the first and the second cohort, I am always fulfilled, seeing our product, what they are doing in their enterprise, what they are doing in the workplaces that they are working, what they are doing at various places, what they have done with the knowledge that we have impacted them, and the opportunities, the network that they have. Awesome. We have many in graduate school, sharpening their research, their technical skills. We have many in the industry, who are ready, and we have many who are doing great stuff. So thank you very much once again. I would stop here, and I hope I've been able to give you a good, rationale of why we do what we do, perhaps why I started Precision Field Academy and the Precision Agriculture Incubation Program. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Femi. That's a very amazing vision. Thank you so much. So, join me as I hand over to Mr. Joseph.
All right. Thank you very much. So at this point, we're supposed to have the faculty spotlight. I think he's having issues with his network. He's communicating with me at the back end. Yeah, he's one of our facilitator, and he actually longed to, be on this show. To attend it as well, but because he is also busy, but I think he said he's creating time for. But he's having issues with the network from what we've communicated. So probably we might bring him up once he's available. So just to notify you, but in the apps, just to save our time. So we have our participants who are going to be joining us or sharing their experience, yes, to us. So uh, let me just move to the next slide so we can have it. So, okay, kindly go ahead. While I bring up the participants, we have one participant here already, Abdul Rashid. So, any other participant who the link to the studio have been sent to, please, you can do well to join us in the studio as we bring you on board. Yes, okay.
Beatrice, you're muted, please.
All right, so Abdul Rashid, you have the floor. Thank you. Kindly tell us your experience in Pipe Cohort 3.0 and give an advice to someone that would love to be part of the next cohort. Thank you. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Good day, everyone. My name is Abdul Basit Bashir. I feel extremely delighted to be part of this auspicious event. All praise is due to God for sparing our life to witness this long-awaited day. I wish to put a record of profound gratitude to the amazing team and faculty behind the success of Precision Field Academy Incubation Program Cohort 3. This program is a life-changing opportunity for me. I never regret investing all the resources to actively participate in this invaluable program. One good thing that happened to me as a result of this program is the discovery of the fascinating and amazing drone industry. Precision Field Academy Incubation Program is indeed an excellent platform to learn, unlearn, and relearn. For the first time in my life, I was able to physically see, operate, and handle drones. And through this program, I get to explore the potentials of drone in agriculture and other sectors like construction, oil and gas, and disaster management, and even humanitarian interventions. The strong network of intellectuals brought together under the umbrella of this program is a top-notch, and a serious-minded person will surely leverage this opportunity to upskill, cross-skill, and reskill. I have been longing for opportunities like this actually to fulfill my dream of positioning myself in the smart agriculture, or more precisely, precision agriculture ecosystem. So as the saying goes on, the size of your dream should always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. And if your dream do not scare you, they are not big enough. And luckily enough, I have to confess that Precision Field Academy team is not just a network or team of dreamers, but it's actually a team of experts who walk the talk. So thank you very much for this great opportunity. I really appreciate it. God bless you all. God bless Precision Field Academy. Thank you all. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Abdul Rashid. All right, so Miss Aishat, are you? Yeah. All right. So now we have Williams Emmanuel. So the floor is yours. Thank you so much. Williams Emmanuel, the floor is yours.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I am super excited to be here to share my own experience during the cohort 3, ranging from the virtual down to the on-site training. I don't know whether you can hear me. Okay.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
All right. Yes, it has been a great journey for the PAP training. I actually want to share what I've learned so far during the course of the training, and then to encourage some of our participants who are actually on the call this evening. It is a wonderful journey so far, so good, and I want to say drone technology is an emerging sector in Nigeria, most especially in Nigeria, where for some of us actually it's our first time of actually making getting contact with this kind of technology, and it was an interesting to know that it actually one can harness it in agriculture and making precision agriculture more interesting. So when I had the opportunity to enroll myself in this course of training, because I have this passion in agriculture. I am an agronomist. I have my first degree in crop production and then second degree again too in crop production. And I have faced a farming community across north central Nigeria. And I know some of these challenges that we are facing, especially when it comes to agricultural operations. So seeing this opportunity, I grab it 100% with run, and I say, wow, this is an opportunity. This is what I'm looking for. This is what it really will shoot me up with. It will actually bring me to the limelight, because I know how agricultural, how farming is with our smallholder farmers. I've been there with them in the field, and then know some of the challenges, most especially the drudgery aspect, the normal way of doing the farming, and there's no any changes, there's no precision. Everything is just like a general recommendation, and the research is not even forthcoming, like that. So I find this cohort to be very, very interesting, knowing that I have to engage using the drone to do some of these crop monitoring, and then they do the farm mapping, and then do some kind of survey, and then find out that how you can actually do some precision, the area where you can actually apply uh, uh, or such training. So in Nigeria, I see that this information has come to stay for me, because I know that in Nigeria today, 60% of its population are youth, which are below 30 years. So I see this as an opportunity for us. Based on the keynote speakers, I listened to them very well, and I actually take some of their advices, where they said that this we should have to do these three things, which I know I'm going to do. That I'm going to dive in and then make sure that yes, these particular three things I actually implement it. Of course, I have already started talking with even the Whole Planet, that's Whole Planet Foundation, where I can actually pitch this particular training that I have gotten from PAP, that's Precision Field Academy, where I can actually begin to innovate and then begin to create solutions where we can actually start using the drone technology to smallholder farmers across North Central. I happen to work with Farm on Wheels, which is an organization where they actually do give these farmers loan on how to do do training, and then give them some loan in agricultural and some inputs where they can actually go and do their farming. So, but we now notice that yes, they have a very they are sustained, especially when it comes to the rising of this agricultural inputs, and the high cost of agriculture, but now the climate change and so many things. So I see myself harnessing all the training, ranging from the Internet of Things, using the remote sensing, and then the drone technology to help farmers actually to uh, to be afloat in their production, and then sustainable to increase their yield, and then to actually raise their standard of living. So I see this as an opportunity. In fact, I make it a point of duty that yeah, I'm going to partner with the PAP, so that by the time this my proposal has been granted, then that I have to talk to the PAP for another partnership, another collaboration, where we can actually see how to bring this agricultural uh, in Nigeria, yes, most especially in Nigeria and the north central of Nigeria, to see that yes, agricultural operations has been actually uplifted and upscaled using the drone technology. Thank you very much, and I want
All
to
right.
appreciate. I want to appreciate all the facilitators, our trainers, and then the founder, the vision leader, Mr. Femi Adekoya, and Mr. Joseph, and all their crew. They are really helpful. In fact, they are God sent. Thank you very much, and I really appreciate.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Williams Emmanuel. Thank you so much. All right. So we have Philemon Mutang in the studio. So we would love you to share your experience with other people, with our participants and our audience. Tell us what you've learned from PIPE Core 3.0, and give them advice. Maybe there is somebody here that wants to, be part of the next cohort. So give them advice on what to do and what they should expect. Thank you so much. You have the floor, Mr.
Thank you.
Philemon.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, that's good. Before I start, we have a technology before us, and I want to share my testimony, and I want everybody to understand where I'm coming from, so that you can know what I did, and I took advantage of some technology around me, and today it's a fantastic story. So I started, like I've said before, people who have been in my we've been in the same class together with them. I started one of the things that I want to really appreciate this precision agriculture prep is giving me opportunity to return to where I started. It was fantastic. In fact, when I saw Fruit Mina, I was like, wow, this gave me opportunity to return to where everything started. About 2 decades ago, I was given admission in Food Mina after 2 years in after I spent 2 years doing remedials. At the end of the remedial, it lasted 2 years because of strike. So at the end of it, they gave me agriculture, crop production. So when they gave it to me, I was like, agric? No, immediately I had agri. With somebody that even went and checked, because I've checked all the engineering. I wanted to do electrical engineering. After checking all the engineering, and then I didn't see, I don't even want to check anything outside that because I don't have second option. So when one of my friends checked, he said, have you checked the other place? I said, no, I won't even go there. So he said, you have seen my name. I said, where? He said, agriculture. I said, bye-bye. I rushed back to the hostel, packed my things, and left Mina. I've never returned to Mina for anything until this program came, and then I was back to Mina. So I went back and I applied again, and they gave me agric engineering. So when they gave me agric engineering, I rejected it again. I rejected agric engineering. I went ahead to study electrical engineering. So at the end of my electrical engineering, I practiced 1 or 2, 3 years like that. And then in 2015, I started thinking about the future, how everything is going to be like. And then everything started taking me back to agriculture. I was like, agriculture? That was where I returned back to agri. I returned back and I started on a small portion of land. I went to the village. I wasn't born in the village or grew up in the village, but I know that is where we have is a little beginning. I love starting things from the beginning, so from little beginning. So I went and I started in a small portion of land. At that time, my parents have returned back to the village, so I took that as an advantage to, ask from them where I can get a portion of land so that I can farm. So I started in 2016. So when I started in 2016 fully, I took advantage. The only thing I have available for me was social media and then also all these Google search engines because I'm just new into agriculture and I begin to read and do research about so many crops, about agriculture, like that. And I was taking advantage of the latest things I can see in agriculture. And then I gave it everything I started little with the little things I have around me, and I was doing research and everything. And I started in 2015, in 2016, fully. So, my passion at that time is that when I saw the advantage in agriculture, I want to brand it and make it attractive to young people. So I was branding it and I was packaging it and showing it to young people on social media, and then I began to have a lot of traction on my post anytime I post about my farm, like that. Now, I won't take most of your time. From there, I started getting calls from African Union. I started getting calls from African Union, powerful Pan-African Farmers Organization, and then they started inviting me. When I share their story, since I have been with smallholder farmers and then in a rural setting, I have a lot, I've learned a lot, I've sat down, I spent a lot of times with them, I'm coming from where I'm coming from, since I'm a bit educated, I was trying to look for a easier way to do things, like that. So we keep inventing things every day. Okay, if it is going this way, why not we should try this, like that. And then it was fun. It was fantastic. So when I share my story with these people, everybody want to hear about me, want to hear what we are doing and everything. And because of it, I even started um, um, a cooperative for the rural farmers, which comprises of women and youth in the rural area. We have grown to over 500 now. We have grown to over 500 in our cooperative. So from there, I began to travel and um, um, I begin to get invitations. By grace of God, I've traveled to about 16 countries talking about agriculture in the rural areas. And by the grace of God, today I'm a CEO of Freshview Farms Limited. I founded the cooperative society, which is a Freshview Farmers Cooperative Society. I be privileged to be the coordinator of Nigerian Young Farmers Network, and then the coordinator of International Young Farmers Network, which comprises of young farmers from more than 80 countries. And I had an ambassador from African Food Change Maker, I'm an ambassador of African Food Change Maker, ambassador of Agroverse reality TV show. And then last year I got a Star Farmer Africa Award. And this year I got this award this year. This is a CEO of the Year award from Parliament Dairy newspaper. Very beautiful golden award. Also, um, um, yeah, I don't want to take much of your time. I have a lot of stories
All
to say.
right. Thank you
So,
so much,
but
Mr.
this is it. Yeah, for this precision agriculture is one of the things that really touched me a lot, because this is a fantastic um, innovation technology that will be attractive to young people. It reduce our, Dr. Wale has said most of the things I wanted to say, so I won't repeat that. But I'm telling you, before us now, we have something that we can take advantage of and do it not the traditional ways. Like I've said, I've done it the traditional ways for more than 10 years. But now I want to do it precision. Do you understand? I love doing things efficiency. I like to reduce workload, time, and the rest of it. And this drone technology is just so fantastic. I've been thinking about it. I've been sharing it with my team. The book that we got during the program, I've been reading it and sharing stuff with my team. So this is wonderful. We have an opportunity before us that we need to take advantage of and maximize it and make the best of it. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Philemon. That's an amazing, and deep
Mm.
thought. Yeah, amazing testimony. Thank you so much. All right, so we have another um Cohort 3.0 participant in the house, Abdul Bashir. All right, Abdul Bashir, Bashir. So kindly unmute your mic and share your experience with us, your experience in PAIP Core 3.0. Kindly share it with us. Thank you so much. Please, you have 5 minutes to do that.
Yeah, I would think that Bashu is a first to share on the
Oh,
call.
oh,
Yeah, so we
okay.
can
Thank you
move
so
ahead.
much. All
We
right,
also
all right.
have many given comments. I mean, their feedback
Yes,
on the
yes,
comment
Jen.
section.
Yeah.
I see Mr. Endurance with the name CR Patriot, honorable Endurance. Yeah, happy to see you. Thank you so much for your kind words. And truly, it's been great. Yeah, thank you so much. We have a couple of comments here also, but he stood out. Really great, really great. Thank you. So we can move on. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So on to the next. We are waiting for our other participant to join. To join.
I guess we have to move on.
All right. All right. Thank you. So Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your experience and your testimonies with us. It's really amazing. All right, so I would like to bring Mr. Joseph, the program administrator for Precision Feed Academy, on board now. Thank you, Mr. Joseph. You have the floor.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, hello everyone. Yeah, good to be back here again. I've been behind the, you know, studio just watching what is going on, and I'm really excited that we are really making, grand impact in the life of people. And I believe through our experience with you, others will be able to have positive experience as well in the concept of precision agriculture. Through this exposition, you've been able, getting exposed to this digital and precision agriculture technologies. Yeah, you will also be able to, educate others or bring them into the line of what we are talking about, because it's a collective responsibility. So, um, we want to talk about collection of certificates. Yeah. uh, One thing about us at Precision Field Academy is that we follow principles to the latter, and we, beyond just impacting or giving you the knowledge, one thing we watch out for is we are so big on this. We celebrate commitment, your perseverance, and also your doggedness, and ensuring you stay consistent here to till the end. And the instructions that are given, you are carrying them out, filling attendance, and doing assignments and all of these things. These are key things we are actually looking at, and it actually shows in your assessment, yes, at the end. So not everybody will be able to get certificate even if they attend, because the assignment, the book summary you're supposed to submit, these things are, every of them counts actually. So if you are staying on the fence or sitting in between, yeah, it could affect you not to even get a certificate, yeah, for this training anyways. But for those people that are qualified, because we've actually checked from our database to see that, okay, this person, you're able to do this, we've ticked this for you, tick this, okay, from the selection criteria. So if you have this, maybe 5 places here, then you have the certificate. So this is just to tell you that we celebrate discipline, commitment, and also resilience. I understand that the fact is, even during the course of the training, the edition in FUNAB, we have some graduate students doing their doctoral degree, and I understand it's challenging for them. They have to attend to some other things, so yeah, they're also trying to level up and manage to attend the physical classes, because they actually know that it's very, very important for them to do that too. So uh, just to train you and make you think differently, yeah, basically that's it. So we have 2 editions of the certificates, as you can see here. um, okay, the on-site and the virtual. So the one on my left side is actually for the on-site, those people who participated physically and were trained on the field at Federal University of Agriculture Abeokuta FUNAB, Federal University of Technology Mina Niger State, and River State University. Yeah, this is the certificate you're going to be getting, the one the left side, while people who participated online and also still meet the requirement to be able to get our online version of certificate, will be able to get it, yeah, if they meet up the requirement, because we have requirement for it. So if we are requesting for it, so we have to check our database, the attendance, how many classes we're able to attend, the assignment, and all of this. And so once we check it out and you do not meet up the scale, we are very sorry, you might not be able to get the certificate. Yeah. So beyond just giving out certificates, like I told you, we celebrate resilience, commitment, and discipline. And that's because you guys are leaders, and you are the one taking up the stage. So I think being disciplined, staying committed to a particular cause, and showing diligence is what we love to always celebrate, embrace, and preach. Yes. So we are gradually coming to the end of this training. This. Okay. So I think we have somebody, and so I'll just give room for one person. So just for him to talk, then we move to the next. So he's just going to be sharing his testimonial. He's supposed to have joined during the time. So, all right, Mr. Lasana. So he's not a Nigerian. Well, he participated on site. So let's just talk. You have the floor. You have the floor. If you can hear me, so you can go ahead. You just have 5 minutes, so we can clear up,
Yeah.
so you can present it.
Hello.
Hello, hello. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, you are
Yes,
audible.
I
We
can
can
hear
hear you.
you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Once more, I join my colleagues in in thank it giving a very thank. Yeah. Okay. I join my colleagues to actually thank you for this program right from the onset. Of course, by introduction, I am Lansana Kamara, a Sierra Leonean by nationality, and also a postgraduate student studying plant breeding and genetics at the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Nigeria. Of course, being part of this program all started during our climate change course. We are having lectures, of course, with Professor Isausu, who is the climate change lecturer, who actually taught us about precision agriculture. And one of the technologies he taught us was drone technology. Of course, we are actually fortunate that during the lectures, we are able to get in touch with Mr. Femi Adekoye, who is also a graduate of FUNAP. So for us to be part of this program, all started from there. And of course, although we went through a rigorous procedure, and I thank God because at the end of the day, we emerged as being to qualify for the program. I'm also grateful to my colleague Hassan Jallo because he was the one that actually inspired me to apply some effort to join the program. I got myself into the program. Of course, during the program, the program was very interactive, educative, innovative, and one major thing about it is that it is also a source of employment for anyone who actually has the opportunity to benefit from it. Mhm. From the classroom, I learned about the drones, but this training actually made me to see the drone physically, and for which I'm very grateful because when from the training, I was able to know that the drones are technologies that are designed to be operated without pilot, and of course it has it has equipped with sensors, cameras, and GPS modules that actually help to perform specific tasks such as mapping, spraying, and monitoring of crops. Of course, coming to the main point now, as a practicing scientist trying to specialize in crop breeding, I think this technology is very much important to me. And I was actually fortunate and I see it more as a blessing to have been part of this and training. Because the drone technology has so many applications in agriculture. But during the training, and even up to this point, from the numerous applications that the trained technology has,
there are three major areas that I really see as um, um, I really see as favorable to me. Like that, the crop monitoring and health assessment, data collection, and then enhancing nutrient use efficiency. Of course, during the training, from the theoretical and the practical um, protocols that we went through, I was able to know that the, the, the drone can be used to actually capture capture some images that are not using the sensors and the cameras that they have. And from these plant images I'm referring to, so this plant from these images you can be able to actually assess the nature of the plant, and then in terms of disease, and then um, some measures can be put in place to control the disease. Another major thing that I was able to learn is the, that the drone technology also work in line with the variable rate application. That is to enhance nutrient use efficiency, especially in terms of applying fertilizers and even the application of chemicals to such as pesticide or maybe herbicides. That you are through the use of the drone technology, you'll be able to only apply these input or these farm resources where they are needed. So to me, I see it as a very important thing. Even back home in our research institution, even as a research institution that is actually supposed to give innovation to farmers, these are some of the challenges that we face. You see, because in the use of inputs to actually enhance their the efficiency in their use is somehow challenging. But I have come to learn that we use the drone technology, that it makes it more effective and efficient. And for that, I'm really very grateful to the organizers of this program, also to our lecturer who actually paved the way for me and my colleague. So I mean, I have of course difficulty in expressing myself. Please, just no.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, but we read to on a more serious note, it was actually more beneficial to me and my colleague. And with this having being here at now to actually specialize in various disciplines was a blessing, and being part of this program was an additional blessing. And with what we have learned from this program, I'm sure that by the end of our the program that we've come to pursue here, we'll be able to take back the technology, both the theoretical and the practical aspect that we have learned from this training back home, and then be able to implement it. We'll be able to actually help farmers to gain from this new innovation, this new technology, and then for them to actually improve their agricultural production. So without wasting much time, I thank you very much. It has been a wonderful time, and from the onset to present. I thank you for organizing them, and also for enabling me and my colleague and the rest of the trainees to partake in this training. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for that testimony and that amazing experience. Thank you so much. All right. So we have Friday Kingsley here. Please, you have
Just,
3 minutes.
yeah. Before Friday
3 minutes.
takes on the stage, yeah, Friday, I would like you to make it short and clear. But I want to commend Mr. Lasana Kamara for coming up on stage and also sharing his experience. Honestly, I mean, I am really glad that you and your colleague from Sierra Leone, were able to join, and I appreciate your enthusiasm. So be rest assured that we are always here to support even where you go back home after your program in Funab, Nigeria. We are always here to, help you translate the knowledge, back to impact, as we have stated right again on this call. So Friday, please, over to you. Thank you.
All right. I really want to say a very big thank you to the organizers of this third edition of this program. I can remember 2020, that's 2021 or 2022, the first one that was held in Funab, the first of its kind. It was through Professor Dedeke that I got to know. I was still doing my undergraduate then, so I joined that one. The second one also, I think the one we did at PG school, I think I was there also. Then till this third one, even though this third one I wasn't that constant, I was coming from Mijebu to that place. I think I came only twice, but it was really quite an experience. It was my first time of handling drone by myself. I have this dream of going into palm oil business, where one can use drone to monitor to know which tree have a ripe fruits or not. So how drone can be used to check those things and get marked so that people that will climb the tree can actually know, okay, well, this particular palm tree have 3 bunches or 1 or 2. So being there was, even though I'm not yet where I want to be in this drone use, I think this is still the basics and the foundation for me to keep trying. I really want to appreciate everyone from FUNAB to my lecturer, Professor Dedeke, and to our flying farmer and all our coordinators. It was actually an interesting part, especially the day we learned how to develop a prototype soil moisture monitor. It was really an interesting part. I really want to appreciate everyone who made that possible. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Friday Kingsley. Thank you for that amazing experience. All right. So, Favor Eke Okoro, you have 3 minutes. So kindly come up, unmute your mic. All right. You have 3 minutes. Favor, can you hear me? All right. So, wow, that's so amazing. Thank you to all the graduates, for the participants, for the people that shared their testimony. Thank you for sharing your experience and for encouraging others to be part of the next cohort. Thank you so much. All right. So right now I'll be bringing Mr. Femi on board for the closing remark. Yeah. So I'll be bringing Mr. Femi on board for reflection and vote of thanks. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Femi, you have the floor.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. I think Favor is here on the call. Let's hear from Favor. He's one of my good students.
All right, so Favor, you have 3 minutes. All right, thank you.
Yeah,
so
okay,
the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Favor Ikukuru from Abia State, and one of the participants of the cohort 3 at River State University, and it's my pleasure to be part of this great impact across Nigeria and beyond. So beyond whatever my fellow participants have said so far, I just want to buttress on one point, which is beyond knowing, we must take action to embrace this technology and push it forward. So I'm looking at that as a key vision towards Abia State, Southeast as a whole, to bring in this technology in partnership with Precision Field Academy. And also I want to just use this medium to thank Precision Field Academy and their staff so far for the training and how insightful and thoughtful it has been for this one. And I believe that God will keep us moving and make greater impacts. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Favor. Thank you for that short and insightful experience. All right, so Mr. Femi, you have the floor.
All right. Yeah, I think it means that we are coming to the close of the event uh, at this point. Yeah, there's if I want to start with reflection, I mean, there's a lot to reflect on, but let's take for the past, close to 2 hours that we have started this event. At every segment, it has reminded me again and again that the future is propitious. Yeah, and I am really glad, and I find it a privilege that I am one of those who are leading this. And when I mean leading this, I am not the holy one. You also, across wherever you are, you are also leading on this charge. And we also want to raise more flying farmers. And when I mean flying farmers, I mean tech inclined, digitally savvy leaders, precision agriculture leaders across Africa and across the world. Um, and I believe that the mission is possible. The mission is possible because you are ready. So thank you for joining the PIP Cohort 3. It's been a great journey. And this is where I am going to end. This is not just the end. It is not the end. So I need to reiterate, it is not the end. One of the reason, or yeah, we or yeah, along the line, we saw the question of, okay, after training, after all of this, what next? What happens to your learning? And this is why we have created the Precision Agriculture Ambassadorship Program. It's the launch date will be announced. Please check out on our social media, on Integrated Area Precision Operation Feed Academy social media. Yeah, it's going to be announced very soon. But the concept behind this is to where we see many of you, we want to turn your knowledge, your network, your influence into impact. That's the point. So we want to partner with you, across your regions in Nigeria, maybe outside of the country too. We want to sort of empower you, and we want to work together towards mainstreaming and bringing this drone technology and all that solutions that we have to farmers through you in your region. Okay, you are able to lead, you are able to help us to pioneer, you are able to engage with farmers. So we are coming very soon, and it is you who has participated in this program. I tell you, let me give you the hint already for the eligibility criteria. You are those we are looking for, and so be ready with us, because we are always ready, right? This is a chance for you to join us, to join the IAP and PFA team, in transforming knowledge, in transforming technology into solution, right? So yeah, we present to you Precision Agriculture Ambassadorship Program. So this is just the start. It's a start of great things that we have for you. And yeah, with that, I would say thank you, and welcome to the future of work. Thank you. Yes.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Femi. That's huge. All right, so I hope you are excited. Please, if you are excited, kindly send your emoji. Let me see that excitement in the chat box. Yeah, if you are excited about this precision agriculture ambassadorship program, kindly send your, emoji. Let me see the excitement in the chat box. All right. A huge thank you to everyone, to every single speaker, graduates, and partners, even our audience, for joining us today. And this has been more than a ceremony. It's a statement of what is possible, right? When we invest in people, in innovation, and in Africa agricultural transformation. As we close, please don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. If you've not been following, kindly follow us. Turn on your notification, button, and stay tuned even as we update you on our future programs. All right. Thank you so much, Amajait Lokwe Beatrice, and it's been an honor to moderate this powerful session. Until the next, see you online and in the field. All right. Take care and have a blessed day.